Hi, I'm Vineeth Nayak, founder and CEO of Tetherfi, based out of Singapore. Tetherfi is a multi-experience platform provider, basically to deliver and improve customer experience along with employee experience. When I say multi-experience, it's all about delivering messaging, text, chat, audio, video, co-browse, screen share, all of that multimodal capabilities within one session that saves customers or enterprise users time to interact with an enterprise, right? So that is the whole idea of what we deliver in Tetherfi multi-experience platform. As you can see, we started our journey back in 2009 in Singapore. We have now stretched across multiple geographies, but we've been fortunate about HQ because a lot of digital banking initiatives started from Singapore, right? So I would probably go to the next slide to showcase our journeys that we've had with some of the clients that we have in Singapore. So DBS Bank is one of the case studies that I'll touch about, and also Tomorrow Digital Banking is another great story that we have as part of user experience. Also, Singtel, work from home due to recent pandemic situation. We've been able to transform some of their current situation. And at the same time, we've also looked at new markets like Indonesia, where we've helped a local bank in Indonesia called Mandiri, who's actually going after 70% of the unbanked population in Indonesia, right? So I'll start with the transformation journey that we took for DBS, right? So typically, if you see the DBS tagline, they always talk about bank less and leave more, right? So what does it mean? So it means they want to make sure the customers don't spend too much time banking with them, or the experience has to be short, customer journey have to be short. And that's the reason we looked at how we could transform their branch experience into a virtual experience. And that's where Tetherfi's WebRTC based audio video, along with co-browse and screen share capability, helped some of these transformation from a branch to a contact center. So that transformation started happening in the last 2 to 3 years. And if you've noticed, last year, even in Singapore's Prime Minister's address, he did talk about this initiative where the kiosk or the branch tellers have been retrained and reskilled as a contact center agent. So, which means they could have a video call remotely and still service all clients in the neighborhood, right? And this immensely helped DBS during the pandemic last year when a majority of the branches were not operating. DBS could still manage, and they were doing this not only through the contact center, they were also delivering these from the agent sitting at home, right? So which means customers could still go into the VTM, video teller machine, and get these conversation going with the bank. So from a branch to a contact center, and from contact center to employees being at home, all of that is something that we take immense pride in delivering to the customer, right? And the other recent innovation from us has been our work from home solution, which is we call it remote security and compliance. And again, pandemic challenge has helped us bringing this innovation. And obviously, we focused on our agent experience, employee experience, and at the same time, how do we deliver convenience and while we are delivering convenience, are we compromising on security or compliance? So we balance this out in this product where we delivered collaboration, because it is very important when the agents or the employees are working from home. You need to have some collaboration. You need to have some corridor talks. You need to have some coffee breaks. So all of that is something that we enabled through our platform. And at the same time, this immense amount of confidential data that was on screen of the agents or employees' desktop. So how do we protect that from, could be a handheld device or camera, any of these things, something that we wanted to detect. So we used our camera vision AI models to detect and eliminate any such security violations, and we could configure to take action. So this is one of the very interesting innovation that we came up based on our video analytics AI models that we developed using face authentication as well as object detection. And like I said, this remote agent has multiple capabilities. One is obviously face authentication is key, along with liveness detection. It means that nobody else can take and log into the laptop while you're working from home, except Vineeth, who's designated to log in from this laptop. And at the same time, supervisor is all the time capable of collaborating with the team members, and using the camera, we could also detect objects, we could detect violations, we could detect whether the person goes missing, or if there's somebody else peeping behind my shoulder trying to take data. So, those are the things that we have added into this platform. And as you can see, there's been a huge demand for this product. And one of the great things that we've been able to do with IBM's cloud partnership is ability to for us to scale, provide a integrated hybrid solution as well, right? So the ability to deploy quickly and scale quickly has been something that we managed to do with IBM partnership, right? I would also like to talk about our virtual banking solution with digital bank, and one of them being the famous Tomorrow, which is launched by UOB. And here is where UOB was very focused around capturing millennials, mindshare of the millennials. So they designed the user experience in such a way that Gen Z was hooked onto this platform. And from the moment the customers downloaded the app, within 9 minutes, they would become from prospects to customer. And out of which you had a 2.5 minutes of video as a live call that we had to do with a live human agent to onboard new customers. So the whole communication was happening using Tetherfi's SDKs plugged into their native mobile app as well as their web application as well. And recently, they've also launched on a e-commerce portal, a third-party e-commerce portal in Indonesia, which is also help onboard new customers. Again, I talk about virtual banking. It's very important to keep in the context of what are the process of typical virtual banking has to go through. So there is a typical chat platform, there is a chat bot that typically digital banking provider partners with. And at the same time, if the bot fails, there is a seamless transition to a human with our platform. And with that, enable all kinds of modalities, whether it is a voice or, like I said, video or screen share. I can have those conversation in that one session. So whole idea of experience engaging with clients is all about how do we ensure there is a seamless transition from a bot to a human agent, and solving a problem within that one session is going to be very, very crucial for any enterprise to deliver great customer experience, right? And that's why we believe that omni-channel is a thing of the past, where you are exposing multiple channels for customers to engage with you, and that's really defeating the purpose, because you're going to pick up the phone and call. Next day, you will be asked to send an email, and then you'll probably get in touch through a chat. And eventually, all three might not be stitched together. That is the biggest challenge that everybody is trying to solve using omni-channel platforms. So we want to take a different shift and say, look, you only expose one channel, which is digitally native. With our SDKs, you enable all of these modalities within that one session. And that is going to be the game changer for us. And that's why we keep talking about transcending from an omni-channel thinking and embrace multi-experience. So that's going to be thing of the future, is what we believe in terms of customer experience, right? So how we have looked at it, and how is Tetherfi delivering these aspects of multi-experience to an enterprise? So everybody has been very focused around customer experience. How do we automate some of these transactions? How do we use lesser agents? And how do we onboard? And again, automation is going to be the crucial aspect. But at the same time, our focus has been in our platform is to enable employee experience, the agent experience, because we've also realized that same problems that customers have, they want to start interacting from anywhere on any device. Now, we have applied the same to employees as well. They want to be also working from anywhere on any device, and at the same time, with all kinds of security, with all kinds of collaboration that enables them to collaborate within the enterprise. All multi-modalities of touch, text, voice, audio, video, collaboration of co-browse, screen share, all of that is combined together in this platform. And that is the one I believe is going to be a key competitive advantage that we're going to provide for a lot of enterprises who are taking customer experience seriously, right? So that's where we believe that interlinking customer experience, we call it CX, multi-experience, which is MX, user experience, which is UX, as well as employee experience. All of this, putting together is going to be very, very crucial. And that is what is going to differentiate any enterprise customer experience journey, right? I think that's where our platform is a big advantage compared to any other platform in the world, right? And obviously, with IBM's infrastructure, where we're going to host this, that's where we're going to get an added advantage of flexibility, scalability, as well as security, including the enterprise grade capability, right? So let me just quickly show you how we have innovated or invented some of our products, right? So all you see is today, a lot of people are talking about microservices, technology, cloud native. So from day one, we have taken this approach in our technology stack. So we've always believed in microservices, which means develop small parts which is necessary. Don't enable something that is not necessary for the enterprise. So for example, if the customer doesn't want social media, don't put in the social media connector. If the customer doesn't want voice, don't put the voice. So if the customer just wants audio video chat, just enable the audio video chat SDK, right? So if you look at this diagram, we've put in all microservices components we've taken that approach from day one when we started our company, right? So we deliver only things that is required for that customer. And if you see the key components for us in this whole product line is going to be interaction workflow, which enables self-service automation, and it is based on zero code thought process, which means there is no line of code needs to be written, even to do integration to your backend, whether it is a mainframe, MQ, or web services. All of that integration can happen without writing a single code. And we've got built in a lot of self-service modules, which you just need to plug and play and drag and drop. So that is the key aspect. And this platform allows you to even integrate to your voice platform, which could be your legacy, which could be somebody who has got Avaya or Cisco or even SIP-enabled platform on-premise, which is something that only we do that because we take key differentiating factor for us, right? Which means you don't need to throw away your existing legacy voice platform. So you can still integrate to our platform using our voice XML open standard interoperability capabilities, right? And we have another key component called TMAC, which we call it Tetherfi Multimedia Agent Console, right? And this is another key component that allows to manage agent state, provides a unified agent desktop, and at the same time, capability to interact with your supervisors, interact with CRMs, interact with any of the backends that is available on the screen of the agent, so that can help and solve the problems. And it's crucial for making sure like the average handle time, the SLA, and all of these are maintained within the contact center space, right? And of course, the analytics, media recording for compliance, which we call it our omni-channel manager, admin, and reporting is key in our product as well, right? As part of the value prop, like I mentioned and I talked about, has been to focus around customer journey, shortening the customer journey. Is very, very crucial for our products. At the same time, ability to deliver sessions across multiple channels with very contextual, personalized, and harnessing the customer's data on-prem through secure channels is very crucial. And that's one of the key things that we believe differentiates us from others. And also at the same time, be able to integrate to an on-prem contact center. We believe that a lot of large enterprises have existing contact centers, legacy voice contact centers, which we have the ability to integrate. And that is only possible because of our products, the way it has been designed, cloud native and microservices journey. It's important for us to blend all of these. We believe it's very important to blend legacy with digital because it's not going to be easy for large enterprises to take that journey and shelve all their voice call centers, digital transformation. And that's where Tetherfi comes in. And that's why we have been very successful in this region, especially in Singapore, extending to Southeast Asia, now in India and US, as well as Australia. We focus around employees' happiness to deliver happiness to customers. I think that's going to be crucial because we want to look at from within to deliver what we promise, right? So that's very important for us to focus on our employees, our agents, and then make them happy so that they can continue to serve their customers, and the users and customers are going to remain happy. So that's going to be our mantra. It's important for us to focus around employees and agents and deliver those extraordinary tools that can deliver happy customer experience.